Okay, let's have a look at doing gravity. Gravity is quite simple. When I click the flag, always if I'm not touching the floor, so always if I'm not in contact with the floor, or in my case, touching the colour green, then I'm going to change his Y by, let's try -5, we can always change it later. And now, hopefully, when I press the flag, boom, he drops until he touches the ground. And if I jump, he jumps. Now, did you notice he's still going through the green? There's two reasons for that. Well, actually, there's one. But also notice that he's shaking as he does it. The reason is, this makes him go up and makes him go down whether we want it or not. Gravity's fighting against this, so the two commands are running simultaneously. The easiest way to get round that is to take out that bottom line, maybe increase his jump a little bit, maybe increase his jump a little bit, and now gravity kicks in. He's still shaking though, but at least he's jumping properly. There we go, lovely. So we've made it up, just about. And if he doesn't jump far enough, just change the values until he makes a reasonable jump. There we go. I'm going to show you how to stop him juddering like that. This is a little bit technical, and if you want to stop listening, now's probably a good time to stop. Okay, if you're still here, let's have a look at how we stop him jerking, and we're going to do it by turning gravity off while Scratch is in the air. The way we do it is we have a variable. Variable is just something that changes, and my variable is going to be called jumping. And I'm going to say, at the beginning of the game, I'm going to set jumping. By the way, you won't have as many options as I do. I've got a newer version. I'm going to set jumping to be 0. And then, down here, I'm going to say, if jumping is not 0, so if jumping's not 0, that means he's on the ground, it's okay to access gravity. I think I might have just confused myself, so let's try that one again. When I press the spacebar, I want the jumping to become 1. Watch jumping up here. Jumping 0, notice what happened. That's because that is the wrong way around. So when I press jump, set jumping to 1, glide, set jumping to 0. So whenever Scratch is in the air, jumping becomes 1. As soon as jumping is 0, gravity can kick in. Told you this was a bit complicated. So forever, if I'm not changing the colour green, and where's and gone? There we go. So if I'm not touching the colour green, and the value of jumping is 0, i.e. I'm not in mid-air. This is always tricky to fit these in, so be very careful and drag from the middle if you're not sure. So let's look at this one more time. If I'm not touching the colour green, and also the value of jumping is 0, jumping's only 0 and I'm on the ground, or I'm not in mid-jump, sorry, change Y. Oh, what's gone on? I haven't clicked the flag to start it. So now, he jumps. And he doesn't judder, and if you look at the value of jumping, when he's in mid-jump it's 1, as soon as he stops the jump it becomes 0 again, and he falls down. Now it's not the most graceful jump in the world, I grant you, and if you want to have a play around here by adding some glides and changing the X and Y value, that's fine, but trust me, this will work. What I do want you to make sure is that you understand why it works. If you don't understand why it works, either watch the video again, preferable, or come and talk to me about it. This is probably about as complicated as we're going to get in Scratch. So if you don't understand this, don't worry, think it through, look at the examples, pause the video now if you want to and have a look, and then talk to me about it. Make sure you understand why that works. Remember, if you don't click the flag, gravity won't work. Good luck.